Come on, you're going to be harder than that next time. I'm tougher than your average Sports Center anchor, you know. Quentin Harris throwing and completing. Mateo Durant. Fourth down upcoming.
So the replacements for Dylan Moses, Shane Lee, a true freshman, number 35. He's played well tonight. Obviously, you're gonna expect to have some bumps in the road, but he's done well. Here's Christian Harris, number 8. Now, Christian Harris was going to be a starter either way. They felt like Josh McMillan, who got hurt as well in camp, was going to be the starter, but they felt like Christian Harris was coming on so fast that they weren't going to be able to keep him out of the starting lineup. So they felt like he was going to be a great replacement either way.
Parker to punt it away.
Or Shankin.
Shanked. He's had an up and down day. That'll be a down punt. We'll figure out where they spot it when we come back.
You knew the risks when you decided to drive drunk. There could be a crash. People could get hurt or killed. You could get arrested. But one thing's for sure, you were wrong when you said it was no big deal.
Are we supposed to dance?
Boy bands without dancing are just okay. Get a better than just okay unlimited plan with Spotify Premium included on America's Best Network. Only from AT&T. More for your thing. That's our thing.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra. It's Labor Day weekend. Step up to GMC and get over $10,000 total value on this next generation 2019 Sierra Crew Cab SLT. Or get 20% below MSRP on these 2019 Double Cab and SLE Crew Cab models with a traditional tailgate.
Fact is, every insurance company hopes you drive safely. But Allstate actually helps you drive safely with DriveWise. It lets you know when you go too fast and brake too hard. With feedback to help you drive safer, giving you the power to actually lower your cost. Unfortunately, you can't do anything about that. Now that you know the truth, are you in good hands?
Okay, I have to say something. With the Capital One Venture Card, you earn unlimited double miles on every purchase every day, not just on airline purchases. Just think about the miles you can earn on things like gifts.
Should I continue?
No, I want to hear this. Or a rental tux with a handsome cummerbund. Double miles on all of it.
Holy matrimony! That's a lot of miles. Anyone else speak now?
One more thing. What's in your wallet?
Stumptown coming to ABC.
Cassidy Hubbard with your studio update. We have an upset alert in Knoxville. Tennessee and Georgia State. Trey Barnett, 19-yard run, puts the Panthers back on top. They've since added another, so it's 34-23 in the fourth over on ESPNU. Steve, back to you.
You see Greasy's eyes. Cassidy said, upset alert. Like those are the 2 words everybody wants to hear. You want to get everybody's attention. Upset alert. Aerial coverage provided by Goodyear. Best part of every kickoff is the drive that comes next. Go further with Goodyear. More driven. Jerome Ford keeps driving against this Duke defense.
You know, there's a lot of conversation this offseason for Alabama about their mental focus, and we were able to talk with Raekwon Davis this week, and he was very honest with us, talking about how last year just wasn't him. He said he thought he'd made it. He started to play different. The attention to detail wasn't there. Even his family came up to him, got in his face, and said, what are you doing? This isn't you. You got thrown out of a game that we did last year. And I think he has rededicated himself. He thought he was going to go to the NFL. And it was a dose of reality. And now he's had to come back and he's been a model for this team and how they need to reset their focus this offseason.
Sounds like when his family got after him, it really got his attention. One thing to hear a coach say it, when your family member, somebody who's been with you forever, that's some tough love and trying to get around that. And apparently he seems like a different person, as you said, coming back. They measured his body fat at 13%.
Well, he's a first-round talent, right, Todd?
He's so talented, too. You go back and study the tape from 2017. I mean, this guy is freakishly gifted. He just, for all the reasons he told us in the meeting, you know, partly looking forward to the NFL, partly just not paying attention to detail and doing the little things that he was doing. He just was not the same guy. The statistics matched up with what you saw on tape. But I went back and studied 2017. I've got him as the 19th overall ranked player in this draft. That's how good I think he can be if he gets back to playing at that level that he was 2 years ago.
Well, we were talking to Pete Golden, the defensive coordinator, and he said, you know, when those two linebackers, inside linebackers, McMillan and Moses, went down, the first person in his office was Raekwon Davis asking, what can I do? How can I help? I want to do more. You just let me know. And that's a great example of him stepping up and having that humility and wanting to be a leader.
We should say hi to Dylan Moses. I'm sure he and his family are watching back home. Had the surgery yesterday. And what did Dylan Moses do the night after he was injured? Sent a group text to all the linebackers. Say, hey, keep your heads in the game. You guys got this without me. I'll be fine. You guys will figure it out. And so, but it just shows you the cohesiveness, especially of this defense of Alabama.
Well, and it's a great opportunity for Dylan to get his degree, right? He can focus on that and get his degree while he rehabs and come back stronger than ever. He's going to have a long, productive career at the next level.
Got a young daughter, a 3-year-old daughter, soon-to-be 3-year-old daughter. Bama going for it on 4th and 1 with Jerome Ford, and they're able to pick up the first down. Take a look at this week's college football rankings. Well, the rankings are already out.
Rankings?
Wow. Brought to you by Chick-fil-A.
I think the rankings should start in October, mid-October.
But don't you need a jumping off point? Don't you need somewhere to go from?
No.
Come to? We got a third quarterback in the game. Goes by the last name of Tungo Bailoa. That's Talia, the kid brother. And he'll hand to Jerome Ford. Here's Ford down the sideline, not going to catch him. Jerome Ford for the 37-yard touchdown to blow the doors wide open.
Tua forgot he had the hold. He wasn't expecting to get a touchdown. He's like, first I got to get my helmet, then I got to go say congrats to my brother, and now I got to hold for the extra point.
You know, we told you Alabama gets a touchdown every 12 snaps or so when Tua's in the game. Talia, every 1 snap when he's in the game, Alabama gets a touchdown there.
Imagine that feeling, to be a parent and to have not one, but both your kids playing in a game. That's special. And I think it's important to mention, you know, Jerome Ford started this game at tailback for the suspended Najee Harris and Brian Robinson. He put the ball on the ground and they pulled him out. Now he has an opportunity to get back in the game, and he finds pay dirt.
A couple of roommates, Talia and Tua, gonna enjoy this one.
I met Dan and Kayla through Chick-fil-A. I visit there frequently. When we found out we were having another baby, I think I told you in the drive-thru.
We got the text that they had the baby.
And they asked to come visit, and of course we said yes. Whose idea was it to bring us food in the hospital?
So it was definitely mine. They brought nuggets and sauce, a huge gallon of lemonade. To have them actually care enough to come meant a lot to me, so.
We have a present for ya, a cow for the nugget.
Authentic Mexican cerveza. 4.2% alcohol by volume. 1 gram protein, 0 gram fat.
Yeah, tell him, Coach.
12 fluid ounces.
Dos Equis. Keep it interesante.
So, Kim, you going for a big Drive Safe and Save discount?
Yep, using the app. I've been quite vigilant.
Easy, easy.
But you're in labor.
Don't mess with my discount.
Get a discount up to 30% with Drive Safe and Save.
Applebee's handcrafted burgers now starting at $7.99. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
So Dish gives you NFL Red Zone, no extra charge. That's every touchdown, every game, Sunday afternoons. Because if you miss all that action, you miss all this action.
Dish, tuned in to you.
Snapple tastes just like us.
It does. You don't think they're actually...
They could be watching us on hidden camera, deciding which one of us is next. Nah.
That's silly.
Snapple tastes just like fruit, but Snapple.
This season, for every field goal and extra point made by participating universities, Allstate will make a contribution to the university's general scholarship fund. We thank you, Allstate. And that touchdown and extra point, in the minds of many, will make up for those 2 missed field goals by the true freshman. As Duke gets ready to get back on the field, heading into the NFL draft, Daniel Jones inspired some strong opinions, mostly from our own Todd McShay.
Who concerns you of the group that's talked about most and why?
I would say Daniel Jones, because I think he's limited.
What do you make of him going 6 to New York?
I think it's the fit that they wanted because of Eli and because he's been around David Cutcliffe and he's been around the Mannings, but I think it was a big mistake. One day he could develop into an adequate starter, but that's the best you're going to get, in my opinion. You're taking that player at number 6. Not a fan of the pick.
I think it's kind of Todd to wear the same suit that day as he's wearing in today's game. So I wonder now, it's only the preseason.
Levy, you've been waiting all day for this, bud.
All day?
All day.
I think since April 26th.
You wanted to roll it in the first quarter.
Since the draft.
How's Daniel Jones doing in the preseason?
Hey, all right, let's start with you, Bruce. Because when you and I talked about him last year,
I loved
you
him.
had the same opinion
I loved him.
Good player, solid, some limitations, not ready for the NFL. He had a great preseason, and I'm happy for him. I hope he goes on to be a Hall of Famer, sort of. 6 overall, I was surprised, and he's played really well, but call me in week 8. Let's see what's going on.
Oh, we're going to week 8 now.
I mean, what else can I do?
And week 9, week 10.
Call me in year 5.
So I think the backstory is also amusing. Oh, some hard hitting down on the field there. And Britton Brown taking a pounding. So the McShay backstory to that, though, is you were a little concerned and you're thinking, I've only had 1 Duke game in 5 years. Like, what are the odds of me seeing Duke
unbelievable,
again so quickly?
Right? What are the chances?
And the schedule comes out and we get Duke against Alabama. I mean, that's unbelievable. The odds against that.
We all have jobs
and
to
McShay
do.
McShay was mysteriously absent from our interview with David Cutcliffe.
Yeah,
seriously.
There were some issues in trying to get into Duke's practice.
Thank you, Levy, finally.
And we wondered if, in fact, there was some resentment aimed at our man, our intrepid reporter, Todd McShay.
He's a great young man, honestly. And the problem with TV sometimes is, honestly.
Yes, what's the problem with TV?
Kuiper liked him, and I didn't, so what are they going to do? They're going to try to play the hits and have us fight about it. So they never wanted to hear about the positive things that I saw in him, but I just didn't think, when you're talking about 6 overall pick, I just didn't see it.
Did you see it at 17 in the second pick the Giants had? Were you good there?
I had a late second, early third round grade on him, so no.
A mid-4th round grade on him.
What I thought that you said, Todd, about Daniel Jones in particular was that the Giants fell in love with him because he reminded them of Eli Manning, obviously coached by David Cutcliffe, kind of the same cerebral approach to the game as David Cutcliffe, and he had as Eli, and he had the upside potentially. That's what I felt was interesting.
And he has experience with the Mannings, being around Cutcliffe and spending some summers with them. He picked up the offense quickly. He's an intelligent guy, and